Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Hope you're having a good day. We'll have to switch cameras because this it's the switch. No, it's the switch. Switch is broken, and my headset. So I'm working without a headset. It's all right. We'll be all right. When we go to break, I'll go to another camera. Hope you're having a good day so far. Out of the blocks, not so good here, right? I'm going to take these headsets off because they're not serving me any purpose. And, of course, the weekend has passed, and as you know, there's so much going on right now in the news. It's just crazy. I've been listening and following it. There we go. Thank you, Josh. And, boy, authorities are all over that business in New York and New Jersey. Pretty remarkable. Unbelievable. Boy, it didn't take them long, did it?
Nope.
They started tracking people
I heard
down.
the same day, like within an hour.
They're amazing. Just amazing. Of course, New York City, and there's no such word as camerized, but there are more cameras in New York City, and they're still putting more in. That city is so surveillance rich. But it's astonishing how quick the authorities move. Man. Well, a couple of guests today. Dominique Ostrander from Jarrow Formulas will be along, and we'll talk about something that will help you right away. No, you don't have to wait till Christmas. And you will feel better. You might even look better, and who knows, quality of life and other things may happen too. And there's something in the cells of your body, there's this one organelle in the cells of your body that without it, you're toast. And me too. So we'll talk about that little organelle. It's all little in the microscopic world, isn't it? It's just amazing to me when you just to study one cell, how elegant and magnificent it is. Just one. Never mind the billions that are work together, coordinated to make tissues and organs and systems. The more I do this, the more astonished I am. You would think that you would just get to a place where you say, okay, I know about this and move on. I can't. I just get stuck on the marvel of it all. Not stuck, but it's just astonishing to me. And the more I learn, the more I study, the more courses I take, the more I keep pushing myself to go further and deeper, the more I just say, what is this all about? It gets you to other places, it does, in one's own mind, philosophically, spiritually, and otherwise. Just does. And sometimes I guess what happens is we miss the forest for the trees, right? As the expression or saying goes. And if you just step back a moment, take a breath, and look at the most elemental pieces of existence, i.e., that is the cell, just with starting with the cell, one cell, and the contents therein. It's a marvel. Yeah. I've had those moments more often than not lately in my work. And it's humbling. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. Most people, I guess, get up every day. They're trying, people, you can't fault people for this. They're trying to make their way through life, earn a living, raise a family, take care of their health. They're not thinking about cells, tissues, and organs. Most of the time, they're not. And that's okay. That's not, and that's why we do the show, to raise our consciousness about these things and to illuminate it all. Yeah. So, Jeff VanHecke will be along in the second hour. I have two stories before I bring Dominique on to tell you about this one thing in your cell that you need to know more about and do something about. There were two alcohol-related stories that were trending this morning. Now, there's been this, let me start with the story about how alcohol affects blood sugar levels. And I want to give attribution to the writer of the piece. His name is Brian Wu. He wrote a nice article on how does alcohol affect my blood sugar levels. And, you and I and probably the majority of people listening to this show and across the world have a drink from time to time. Some every night with their dinner, some wine. It is so prominent. I mean, at one point in our history, we were dumb enough to think that we could prohibit people from drinking alcohol, hence prohibition. That didn't work out so well, did it? People like their alcohol, and that's okay too. I like good wine. I like a glass of wine with my dinner, but it's with your friends. It's a part of our social fabric, and all cultures nearly. But according to there's always somebody to throw some cold water on this. I'm just the messenger here. Don't yell at me. But according to the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, here's the prevalence of it. 87.6% of people 18 and older reported drinking alcohol at some point in their life. What did I say? Everybody does it. 71% reported drinking in the past year, and 60% reported drinking in the past month. Now, a glass of wine here and there, a cocktail, a drink, whatever, a beer from time to time doesn't pose a problem, a health problem, or risk. But, of course, as we all know, we don't have to go to Harvard or Yale or Princeton to know this, to get a PhD in medicine, but of some sort or another, or become a doctor. But we all know that if taken to extreme, it's very problematic. But it's also problematic, even when not taken to extreme, with people that have certain health conditions, such as diabetes. Alcohol affects blood sugar or blood glucose levels. It does. And poses a health risk for people who suffer from, for example, type 2 diabetes, other conditions, and are taking certain medications. There are certain medications, like, for example, even certain antibiotics. You cannot take alcohol. Drink alcohol with them. In fact, there's one antibiotic that if you even get near the smell of alcohol, you'll get nauseous. I can't think of the name of it at the moment. And alcohol is of course, made from the fermentation of yeast, sugars, and starches. That's why it raises glucose. Sugar. No, you hear what I said? Sugars and starches. Carbohydrate alert. Fruits, vegetables, additives, and other byproducts are put in the alcohol to produce different colors, to modify taste, to give flavor to the wine, aroma, and its strength. Certain wines, for example, if I would have even a half a glass, I feel like somebody would hit me in the head with a ball-peen hammer. Too much. I don't handle it well. I go more toward the Pinot Noirs or Merlot or something mellow, light. Alcohol is a depressant. Keep that in mind. People think, oh, I'm going to drink, I'll get up. Alcohol is a depressant. It acts like a sedative, hypnotic drug. Why is it a depressant? It depresses your central nervous system. Every organ in the body, and Mr. Wu writes in his article, is affected by alcohol. Once you consume it, it's absorbed by the stomach pretty quickly. It's bang. To the stomach, small intestine, bloodstream, brain. You know all the symptoms, signs and symptoms of alcohol impairment. Come back, I'll tell you a little bit more about this, and then some myth about alcohol, apparently.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com.
Are you suffering from those awful allergies? Hay fever, sneezing, watery eyes? Here's some advice you won't want to miss.
I'm a doctor, and my patients used to dread allergy season. But then I discovered A. Vogel Allergy Relief, a unique combination of natural ingredients that usually addresses every one of my patients' symptoms. And while it's clear that the vast majority of my patients benefit significantly from A. Vogel Allergy Relief, what's even more amazing is that after using it, at least half of my patients' symptoms didn't return. As a doctor, that's the kind of outcome my patients and I can appreciate.
Get doctor-recommended A. Vogel Allergy Relief for your allergy symptoms. It's proven safe, it doesn't make you drowsy, it's fast-acting, and it may even help prevent your allergies from returning. Available at vitamin discount centers, Richards, Rollin' Oats, Vitamin Shop, Nutrition Smart, and other fine health food stores.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace for a good night's rest naturally.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, algae for life. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Let's see. Drowsiness, slurred speech, unsteady movements, blurred vision, slow reaction time, shallow breathing, memory loss and confusion, nausea and vomiting, passing out, coma, and death. No, I'm not talking about falling in love.
Yeah, I was about to say, you have to actually drink alcohol to get those kinds of feelings? That just happens naturally with me.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Apparently, some people should be very careful in drinking alcohol, even a little bit, especially people with metabolic disorders like type 2 diabetes and so on, where blood glucose levels get skyrocketed. And it doesn't, and that's what alcohol does. It will, given that it's a fermentation of yeast, sugars, and starches, and then they add other things, fruits, even vegetables and additives and other byproducts to the alcohol. And man, just like that. So I bring it to your attention, be careful. Now, of course, to do that. I don't need to, it's insulting for me to be careful. What am I saying? There is this belief that moderate drinking is good for your heart health. My guest today, Dominique Clark, has done work in the arena, of cardiovascular health. She'll explain. I don't know if she's had experience with her clients and patients, but researchers say that even just one alcoholic drink a day could prove detrimental to heart health. So said Honor Whitman in her article, Moderate Drinking, Heart Health Benefits Challenged in a New Study, giving Honor attribution. According to the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, around 71% of Americans report consuming alcohol in the past year, 57% report drinking in the past month. Alcohol is prevalent in the culture. That's what it is. Heavy drinking is known, as we know, to be detrimental to health, but some people believe that moderate drinking confers a medicinal benefit, and hence a glass of wine a day and this and that. According to this study, not so much. The results of the analysis of this study revealed that the more alcohol participants consumed, the greater their atrial fibrillation risk. Every 10 grams of alcohol consumed each day, that's just under a drink a day, was linked to a 5% greater risk of a new onset of atrial fibrillation. I can't even say it. Hope it doesn't happen to me. Yeah. So in that sense, even a drink a day for people that have a propensity for AF, you may want to reconsider that. I still believe a little bit of wine every day still is good for the health. Mediterranean diet, alcohol is in that part of the world. Wine is very much a part of the diet and lifestyle. Dominique, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to have you on.
Thank you, Dr. Garko. Good morning.
You got your glass of wine there?
Yeah.
Huh?
Since 7 a.m.
Since 7 a.m. You got that thing all lit up, right?
Exactly. Breakfast of champions.
Breakfast of champions, yeah. So there's a couple of stories on alcohol. This one study is challenging this business of heart, all this heart health benefit to moderate drinking. Apparently not with people that have a propensity for atrial fibrillation. And the other study focused on how it raises blood glucose levels, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's interesting because one of the things that some of these studies seemingly neglect is the other lifestyle activities that are involved. So people that tend to have a propensity to take in more alcohol have a lower propensity to exercise and probably make better food choices. So, but they don't seem to address those types of factors.
That's interesting correlation. Also, sleep excessive alcohol drinking, especially prior to going to bed, can disrupt sleep too, right? Another lifestyle variable.
Oh, absolutely.
Can also impair cognitive function, no?
Absolutely. And so you think about all these other factors together, and while independent of itself, the increase in alcohol would lead to an increase in atrial fibrillation if a person is susceptible to that or has had it in the past or runs high blood sugar. But it goes hand in hand. The people that tend to drink a lot or in excess don't tend to have other good habits. Not to say that they can't coexist. I've seen people walk out of the gym super fit and light up a cigarette. So
it drives me crazy.
It's right, exactly. So it's not to say that it's a steadfast rule, but I think that if we're dealing in probability and possibility, the probability is there.
Very high. When you did cardiac rehab, did you have patients that drank?
All the time.
And what did you say to them?
Stop drinking.
And they looked at you, right? Yeah, right.
Stop drinking. Well, where I was with them and where they were in their journey back to health was stop drinking and lose some weight or you're going to die.
Was that enough of an inspiration to get them to do what you wanted them to do?
Right, exactly. Stop drinking, lose some weight, or you're going to die.
Well, was it enough of an inspiration for them to do that?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
But many times it was the devil that they knew versus the devil that they didn't know.
And what would be the devil they wouldn't know here? I mean,
health.
Well, I don't know.
They can't. It wasn't something. It was something so far removed from anything they ever experienced. Many of them never had a normal body weight. Many of them never knew what it was like not to drink, not to smoke. Can't remember the last time my blood pressure was normal. That kind of thing.
Even
all things we take for granted.
One of the things I've learned, not even death is a motivator to get people to change behaviors. Not even death. Question is, what does it take? The heavens opening? The earth opening? What? I don't know.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. North American Urban Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Well, life begins and ends on a cellular level. Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. That is true. It's axiomatic, as a matter of fact, in my opinion. My guest is Dominique Ostrander from Jarrow Formulas. She's an educator for Jarrow Formulas. And I just want to make people aware that this week I will be headed off to Baltimore at some point. We'll be broadcasting the show from there. You'll be in Baltimore at the Expo East Trade Show, won't you, Dominique?
Not this year. I will not be there this year.
Really?
Really? I know, shocking, isn't it?
Where you going, Bahamas?
Right. No, there is some family things going, so
I see.
I won't be traveling this for a while.
All right. Okay, got it. I'll tell you all more about that Expo East Trade Show through the week. But Thursday and Friday, I'll be broadcasting from Baltimore. So, you know, in your training and studies, you learned along the way that a basic function of the cell is to create homeostasis, a homeostatic internal environment. Every single cell in the body is always trying to do that. In other words, keep things in balance within the cell. And then, of course, as you extend it out to all the billions of cells that make up tissues and organ systems, that's one of the body's agendas all day. The other, is, of course, is the synthesis of energy. The other is maintaining balance. Those two things occupy, biologically speaking, occupy the body pretty much all day long, every day, every second, every nanosecond, doesn't it? Don't they?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So I alluded to this one organelle in the body, in the cell, that really is implicated in both of those two functions that I just, or agendas or goals of every cell in the body. One, synthesis of energy. Two, maintaining balance. That would be the mitochondria. Would you have a problem with that point of view?
Not at all.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, Jarrow Formulas thinks that there's something important about mitochondria. They've developed a number of dietary supplements to nourish the mitochondria, have they not?
We have. And the first and foremost is PQQ, pyrroloquinone.
Now, how long has that been on the market as a supplement?
Well, it's been as a supplement, I would say a couple years now. It's been around since the 70s.
Do you think consumers generally understand PQQ?
No, I think consumers don't generally understand mitochondrial biogenesis and the importance of it and the relevance of it.
Well, when
I
you
think
say
that it's something that has to be explained.
When you say mitochondrial biogenesis, are you talking about a movie?
I am.
Some space movie? What are we talking about here?
Right.
What does that
Exactly.
mean? In other words, what does that mean?
In lay terms, it's the creation of new mitochondria.
Oh, so if something should happen to a mitochondrion, and some cells have hundreds, some have thousands of them in them, it doesn't mean that you can't make new ones.
Correct.
Has that always?
There's only 3 known scientific ways to make new mitochondria.
Holy
One,
water?
PQQ. Holy water, exactly. Taking in PQQ,
Mm-hmm.
caloric restriction in its truest sense. So practicing caloric restriction on a daily basis, and intense aerobic exercise. Those are the only 3 proven ways to create new mitochondria.
Let's repeat those again. What are they?
Intense aerobic exercise,
Mm-hmm.
caloric restriction,
Caloric restriction.
and PQQ.
Huh. What is it about PQQ that is similar to caloric restriction and intense exercise? I wonder.
So that's a very good question. As far as having, let me try it. I'm going to give you like a very kind of a cliff noted but simple explanation.
That's good enough for me.
Okay. So free radicals, which we all heard the term in this industry, are basically the byproduct of energy production in general. And they're generated in the greatest quantities in the mitochondria, which are, like you said, the word organelle. These mitochondria are the organelles in which most of the body's energy is generated from the mitochondria. The heart, which we know is always active, like our brain, therefore, is a major site of free radical generation and in need of this constant protection of new mitochondria. So what happens, to answer your question, when you have caloric restriction, you're increasing the function of the mitochondria that you already have, and you're creating new mitochondria because the need is there cognitively in the same way, and this is all for ATP production, like we've discussed also. For cardiovascular protection, when you have intense aerobic exercise, you're helping to create new mitochondria because of the demand that's there from the heart. Hey, I need more workers here. And so the body creates new mitochondria.
Isn't it the case? Okay, let's take calorie restriction for a second. Calorie restriction's been studied since the early 1930s, experimentally and otherwise. All kinds of organisms have been examined, and it's the only, as far as I understand, the only variable that's been confirmed to extend life. Not exercise, no other variable. That doesn't mean that it's not out there. It means I'm only saying that scientifically there's empirical data to confirm the hypothesis that if you restrict calories for an organism, the organism tends to live longer. There is a mountain of evidence to support that hypothesis, right?
Right, and that has to do with what happens when we eat, the metabolic process of every time we eat, and then you have free radicals that are generated.
That's because of oxygen.
Every time you eat, you're not having this metabolic response. And then the calories, when you are actually practicing true caloric restriction, you're affecting one set of genes, for example, and it's your sirtuin pathway. So it's a little bit it's a little bit more of a scientific, I want to say, explanation.
It always, yeah. Go ahead.
Because you're affecting one of your sirtuin 1 pathway, actually, is what's affected. But like you were saying, in caloric restriction, you're not having the effects every time you eat.
Well, oxygen.
The calories that you do eat are dense.
Yeah, this is called the oxygen paradox. You need oxygen to live. You got to breathe, right? You need oxygen. You also need oxygen for metabolic function. Turns out, though, that oxygen, free radical oxygen species, oxygen also contributes to the formation of free radicals. So every time you have these metabolic processes in play, you're creating free radicals, but you need the metabolic processes to live. Yeah, what a mess.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA-certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymatica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymatica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Natural Factors presents.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Murray. How would you like to feel more calm, centered, and alert with greater mental focus and clarity? Pharma-GABA, a special natural form of the major brain chemical GABA, can help. Our brain can naturally produce GABA, but sometimes we don't produce enough. So taking it as a supplement can give your brain a GABA boost. Pharma-GABA is a clinically proven form that is considerably more effective than other forms. Pharma-GABA produces favorable changes in brainwave patterns as well as a dramatic reduction in markers of stress, including salivary cortisol levels. Pharma-GABA is fast-acting with feelings of calmness and mental focus experienced within 5 minutes of taking Pharma-GABA. So, if you want to feel calmer with greater mental clarity and focus and need a fast-acting help to cope with a stressful day, give Pharma-GABA a try. I think you'll be glad you did.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness. BSN, Finish First. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
So we're going to give you some nutrients that you need for your mitochondrial energy production and to protect your mitochondria against what my guest today, Dominique Ostrander, just pointed out, oxidative damage. So PQQ clearly is one of these compounds, right, that people should be taking. But are they necessarily going to notice? They wake up in the morning and they say, I can take on the world?
I noticed it. I can only speak personally. I can only say what people have professed to me. I hear a lot of people saying that they sleep a lot better, and I think that has a lot to do with, especially as we age. And again, the mitochondria that we do have, their function declines. They get tired, sluggish, worn out, and it would make sense that our sleep would then, the quality of our sleep would then decline. And then having new mitochondria that are functioning optimally would then facilitate better sleep. And so PQQ is one of those things that helps with sleep. The sleep studies actually are outstanding.
Mm-hmm. So there is scientific support for for the medicinal health claims made about PQQ. Yes.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And so this is PQQ sort of like a prevention a tactic or strategy?
It's hard to say whether it would be acting prophylactically, but I think it does help support that. You would think that once you're taking something like this regularly, that it would act that way.
If nothing else, wouldn't it contribute at least to the, when you say biochem, what was the expression you used? Biogenesis, mitochondrial biogenesis. When you're creating new mitochondria, you are in essence moderating the aging process, because we know there's a strong correlation between aging mitochondria and an aging biological organism called a human.
Absolutely.
So in that sense, it's preventative in that you're slowing the aging process and introducing the not only the possibility, but the scientifically demonstrated capability of this compound to create new mitochondria. You know what I would like to see? I like to see a clinical trial done with elderly patients and giving them change. The only variable of interest would be PQQ, the administration of PQQ. I will bet the farm, and I don't own one, but I'll bet yours or somebody else's farm, that you will have an effect, because it does create new mitochondria, and hence they're going to have greater energy production. Yeah, and what's one of the?
I agree. Pterostilbene, the next one in line.
Yeah, pterostilbene. That's another one that Jarrow. I don't think there's much. I don't think people are walking around saying pterostilbene. I can't even say it, let alone spell it. Right?
Right. Exactly. It's a tricky spelling. It starts with a P.
Yeah.
And it's Pterostilbene. Pterostilbene. So
and there's science to support its efficacy. It's what?
It's in the same family as resveratrol, except it's more lipophilic. So it's naturally found in blueberries and grapes. But pterostilbene and, for example, caloric restriction, has been profound. Studies are profound.
So do you all have a supplement where you put PQQ and pterostilbene together?
We do not, but I'm hoping at some point we do.
I would do that. I'd take that product in a flash. I wouldn't hesitate. The evidence is strong here. Again, what's PQQ mean?
Pyrroloquinone.
And pterostilbene. Those things are hard to say, let alone people to remember, and I think that, believe it or not, you may think I'm being trite, but that has a lot of to do with why it's hard for these compounds to catch on. They're hard to say, spell, and whatnot. Vitamin C, vitamin C, it's easy. Pterostilbene, pyrroloquinone, quinone, and yeah, go ahead, say that 15 times fast. So there is a problem getting that into the lexicon of everyday life and getting people to think about these compounds. These would make great contributions to the two functions of the body's trying to do all day: create energy and maintain balance. I'm a big fan of both of these compounds. How?
Yeah, psilocybin is tremendous too for controlling blood sugar.
Oh, it is.
Yes, absolutely. And so, when you're running high blood sugar levels, we know that, like the articles that you were citing with alcohol, we know that there's tremendous cardiovascular damage that can happen, cognitive decline from running high blood sugar, nerve damage. There's all kinds of deleterious effects of that.
Yep. No doubt about that. PQQ, pterostilbene, Jarrow formulas. Not a lot of these supplement companies are making those two compounds.
It's true.
Jarrow formulas, they always take a risk. They always, they always come out with these. They're always ahead. They seem to be a little ahead on the curve of things. And then other supplement companies sort of mimic what they're doing. They let Jarrow test it in the marketplace, right?
Right.
You had a product called Cell Reset. You all took it off the market.
That was quite a product.
See, you knew it was quite a product. Try to convince the general population of that. You had a hell of a time, didn't you?
Exactly.
You had to take it off. You took it off the market.
Right. It was something that needed to be explained.
See? Boy, here's another reason why we do this show. I hope that you find this a benefit. You're not going to find... Has Dr. Oz talked about PQQ and pterostilbene?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Boy. Jarrow formulas. Go to their website. These two, I can tell you, these two supplements, these are, if you can work it in, you can fit it into your daily dietary supplement regimen and overall regimen of trying to take care of yourself. These two compounds, these two supplements they're there. And there's a lot of there. So there's science to support it. Dominique, thank you so much. I will talk with you off air then.
Alrighty. Thank you, Dr. Garko.
Nice to see you on the radio. Sorry I won't see you in Baltimore.
Bye-bye. Safe travels.
All right. I'll be in touch. We'll be back. Jeff VanHecke will be here.
statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Well, everything that lady says is true. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for starting off your week with us. Glad to be here with you. I'm glad that you're there. And I appreciate the emails that I get from listeners and viewers from everywhere. Of course, this show is syndicated across the United States. And people, sometimes they're a little shy and don't want to call, but they'll send you an email and express their points of view or their ideas or their thanks about the show and this and that. Dr. Garko at letstalknutrition.com, Garko. My guest in this portion of the show is Jeff VanHecke with Yerba Prima. Yerba Prima is a digestive care and health and supplement company. They specialize in digestive care and health and have done so for a number of decades and have very, how can I put this? Fundamentally sound and fundamentally necessary dietary supplements for better digestive health. That's how I see it. And they've now come out, I don't know where they are in the process. I'll have to ask Jeff. Curcumin, and they've come up, and I've tried the product, and it works. They have a special delivery system. I'll get them to talk about that. I don't know if they're launching it at Expo East. I will be in Baltimore this week broadcasting the show on Thursday and Friday from the, I guess that's Baltimore Convention Center. Is that what it's called? I think it's, I'll have to ask Jeff. He'll know. I know where the building is. I've been there many times. It's funny, I don't even know the technical name. I think that's what it's called. I'll be there broadcasting live and telling you about all the goings-on. And there'll be thousands and literally thousands of supplement companies, maybe 5,000 or more, and tens of thousands of people that will show up for that in Baltimore. It's a pretty good show, darn it. It's a darn good show. A natural product show. They have everything there. They'll have cosmetics, food, supplements, things that you can't even match in the natural products industry. Thousands of companies and tens of thousands of products. I'm going to bring Jeff on right away. Jeff, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Long time no see. How you doing?
I'm good, my man. How are you?
One day at a time.
I hear you.
One day at a time. What is that, the Baltimore Convention Center? What is that?
Yeah. You know, it's funny. My wife's company, she works for the largest architectural company in the world, and they redid that convention center, so I'm so proud of her and her company.
Architects are an interesting lot, you know.
They are. I go to their Christmas parties.
Any dirt you want to tell us?
No, they're a great group of people. They're a lot of fun. They have Wii bowling and stuff. I mean, just stuff companies normally don't do. I mean, I guess it's thinking outside the box.
Well, here's the thing about architects, as I see it. They're a cross between a scientist and an artist.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Right?
That's a good way to explain it, exactly.
They're a cross between a scientist and an artist. There have been some incredible architects who are so imaginative and innovative, but you have to know math, science, engineering, but you also have to be artistic too.
Yeah.
Have imagination and creativity.
It's amazing.
Oh yeah, they're an interesting group. They're smart.
Yep. I feel sorry for a lot of them. They go in, they're there overnight when they're on a deadline to get a project done. They'll be there 2-3 days. They don't go home to shower. They're ordering food out. It's terrible.
Is that what your wife?
No, she runs the office, so she's.
No, but she tells you that's what has to happen.
Well, yeah. To meet that deadline, you got to do it. So.
Architects are something, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We have more than a few probably listen to this show and watch it.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, you've got a really good listening audience, Doc. Your show is just phenomenal.
We're doing all right.
You do a good job.
We're doing all right. We're approaching 40 markets now.
Awesome, man. I love it.
Including Hawaii. So we're doing okay. A little bit at a time. It's all in it, and it's without the audience, nothing's happening, Jeff.
Oh, I know. And just like without our consumers, nothing's happening for us. 35 years we've been around, so we must be doing something right.
Amazing. I alluded to this curcumin product that you all have developed and come out with. Have you come out with it yet?
Very exciting. We just got it placed in all the distributors, and so it's going to start hitting the retail stores probably around. Well, we're actually getting penetration now. We're starting to see stores ordering it, so it'll be out there in the full market probably around December would be my guess. That would be a safe bet. But they can always go. For our listeners, if they want to go check the product out, they can always go to our website.
Well, we'll give them. We're going to give them the details on the name and.
Yeah.
You sent me a couple of samples. I tried it, and it works.
Oh, the product is phenomenal. I've been using it myself, and I'll tell you, I've got some issue with my legs where, I think you remember back in January, I ended up in the emergency room because my leg went numb and I had tingling in my toes.
Uh-oh.
And they couldn't find, I thought I was stroking out. I'm thinking, what's going on here? So my wife says, you better get to the emergency room. So they run all these Dopplers and do all this stuff on my my veins, and they're looking for a clot, and nothing. Doctor comes back in. She says, exercise more. You were dehydrated. Well, I'll tell you what, when this leg starts to act up, it's probably arthritis. I'm 51 now, and, I've had motorcycle accidents, and I've fallen out of windows and whatever else.
You've been drunk and fallen down?
Oh, here we go, Steve. Look, he's thinking of me already. But I use the product, and it goes away. And it stays away. It's amazing how well this product works.
I don't know if it's where's the pain in the knees?
It's like right behind the knee and down the leg, like in the calf.
I don't think it's arthritis. I don't think it's arthritis. But when I see in Baltimore, we can talk about it.
Okay.
You have to worry about neuropathy. You have to worry about vascularity, blood flow, and whatnot. Did they talk to you about that?
They did, and there was no issue. So,
But when you take the curcumin,
I do,
and you notice that it moderates it.
It does. It goes away.
That would tell me something to do with inflammation.
Yep, exactly.
Well, you sent me a couple of bottles. I finished those off. Hint. I finished those off, and
you got them. I'll send them.
And they work.
They do.
Yeah. When we come back, maybe you can explain, because curcumin is hard for the cells to absorb, and to get curcumin into the cell. It's difficult. It's a complex molecule in that regard, so they have to have different delivery systems. I'm curious as to what your delivery system is to escort it into the cell. We'll talk about that. So you will be in Baltimore then.
I will be. I'm going out on Wednesday. What day are you getting out there?
I believe I'm leaving on Wednesday.
Okay, perfect. We've got to do dinner.
Well, I'll see if I can. I don't know. I got so much going on. I may just have to do the show and then get back, and I have so much work to do.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, Jeff. I can't get a date either.
Well, that makes me feel a little better, Josh.
Yeah, I would love to go. I would love to be able to. We'll see. I don't know. I doubt it.
All right. Well, let me know. We can talk.
Feeling no pressure, no stress, though, right?
Right, exactly.
Bad timing for me. Couldn't come at a worse time, but that's all right. It's all good. We'll talk about this curcumin product. Josh was flashed up on the screen. We went to your website. He did, and we're showing Has that website been? It looks more fresh. It looks modern now.
We're updating all kinds of things, Doc. It's a new day at Yerba Prima, and we're very excited.
Put that up again, Josh, please. That website is really nice, crisp, nice colors, simple. You got a carousel, screen, flat, different moves from one scene to another.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Well, thank you.
Yerba Prima, Yerba Prima, Prima, first herb. So we have the first herb on the show today, and we'll see about this curcumin product. It is ND Anderson Cancer Research Institute are doing clinical trials as we speak with curcumin, as I understand it. It's really made a great impact.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted Best Independent Chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, algae for life. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. My guest is Jeff VanHecke from Yerba Prima. You haven't been on for a while.
No, I missed you for a month. I was on in July last, and that's because I was traveling so extensively. And I'm just glad to be back today, Doc.
Well, good. It's good to have you on, too. So what is the name of this new curcumin product that you have at Yerba Prima?
Yerba Super Turmeric. And we call it super because, as you alluded to before we went to break, our delivery process is superior to any of the other products on the market in the fact that it's both water-soluble and fat-soluble. Most of the other turmeric products or curcumin products on the market only focus on fat-soluble, and they do away with the other constituents that are naturally found in the plant. And these are important to keep intact because they aid in the delivery process, and which means that it'll be stored in the body longer, go to work much more effectively, and that's why you see the results with our product.
Did you have some people working on this to develop this technology?
Two medical doctors that came up to us at Baltimore, at the Baltimore show last year, Doc. They came into our booth and they said, you know what, we've got this formula, we love your company, we know a lot about you, we wouldn't want to team up with anybody else in the industry. What do you think? Can we team up? Would you like to use our formula, this patented process that we have, and use our curcumin and come out with a turmeric product? And we said, absolutely. Because we realized that, it's a big category in the industry. There's a lot of people that suffer from joint pain, inflammation, all kinds of different health issues. And we said, you know what? This is right up our alley. We're jumping on board. And we're so happy we did.
Well, yeah. So, of course, turmeric is derived from curcumin, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Do you know without getting too technical, do you happen to know the mechanism of action, how it is that this process works and gets the turmeric to work?
Well, in the fact that what we do through the process of manufacture, what we're doing is as I mentioned, it's both fat soluble and water soluble. So they're combining the turmeric extract in as a base, and then they're mixing it with the powder. So you're getting the best of both. You're getting the water-soluble effects and the fat-soluble effects, and then it gets absorbed through the intestine, of course, and delivered to the body and into the bloodstream. So it's non-GMO, gluten-free. There's no fillers or any kind of byproducts. It's just pure curcumin, and this product is just phenomenal. Can't say enough good things about it.
And so I'm taking it, you're taking it, and you notice that it's helping with your inflammation?
I just had my leg acting up. Now, usually when I take it, and I don't take it every day because I don't really need to. I don't have any.
I think you should, but that's just me.
You're probably right. But again, it's trial and tribulation with me. I test things and I see how it works. And oddly enough, with me, when I noticed the leg issue, I took 2 capsules. You're only really required to take 1. I took 2 capsules. I was fine for well over a week. Started to ache a little bit again. Took another 2 capsules. I was fine. This morning, it's been a week since I've taken it last. Same thing. Took 2 capsules. I was perfect. Now, most people swear by taking it every day. Of course, you're going to store it in the body and the tissue much longer. The more you take it on a regular basis, it's obviously going to continue working. I'm moving towards that direction, but I wanted to just try it out and see, because what's better than actual testimonial? Here I've got this inflammation in my leg. There's a known problem, and can't seem to identify what it is. Let me check it out, and it works. It's amazing.
Some talk about that curcumin, or curcumin, depending on how you pronounce it, is fat soluble, and they recommend that people eat fat, a fatty food, when they take curcumin or turmeric.
Right.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Well, I mean, the problem is that, curcumin is very difficult to get into the body anyway. And so any way that you can aid the body in absorbing it and utilizing it is the way to go. And that's why these two doctors came up with this formulation to use the water-soluble constituents so that it was more bioavailable, full spectrum, and it was going to go to work and do what we promised it would do. And sure enough, it does. I mean, you're a testament to that yourself.
Yeah, nice product. And it's interesting. I am sure that there'll be a lot of dietary supplement companies in Baltimore this week, or will be on Thursday and Friday broadcasting the show, that will be talking about a new curcumin product that they have, right?
Absolutely. Everybody and their brother's coming out with it because they realize, as I said, it's a hot category. And, Yerba Prima as a company, we never wanted to be viewed as a Me Too brand. We never wanted to come out with something just because it was selling and just because everybody else was doing it. We want to come up with products that actually work, that people can actually see a benefit from, and that's what differentiates us from a lot of these other companies. Like you said, you're going to see probably a couple hundred companies with something, some way, shape, or form. You're going to see some kind of turmeric product at the show, no doubt. So we're excited. We're excited that we, hopefully we can enter the market and be viewed as the leader when people try the product.
As it turns out, many gastrointestinal issues are
inflammation related.
Yeah, you took the words right out. I was going to say they're diseases or conditions that are characterized by inflammation. So this would be this is a nice fit for your overall approach to health. You're a digestive care health company, and this fits right in because digestive issues, diseases, conditions, inflammation. Curcumin helps with that.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. North American Urban Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Turmeric, curcumin. What's the confusion? What's the difference? My guest is Jeff VanHecke. We'll talk about that here. So as it turns out, Jeff, that's a question that comes up a lot. People get confused. Well, is it turmeric? Is it curcumin? Which one's the plant? It turns out that turmeric, the Latin name is Curcuma longa. We're showing an image of it on the screen, is the plant that provides the curcumin, or the curcumin, which is, curcumin is a general term for the compound from the root of the plant.
Right.
We're just showing the root. So the name of your product is Yerba Prima Super Turmeric.
Right. Yerba Super Turmeric.
Oh,
exactly.
Yerba Super Turmeric. Okay. And then there's the issue of curcuminoids. Curcuminoids, that's the name that they give to the active compounds found in turmeric. And of course, curcumin is one of the primary compounds, hence it's a curcuminoid. Curcumin, get it? Of course. And most your supplement is standardized?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's an important factor for absorption, is it not?
It is, absolutely.
And there's different technologies out there. They have like this nanotechnology that's claimed to have high absorption. There's this micronization and blending with turmeric oil. They micronize, where they make very small particle size. They make it small in particle size, and then we blend it with natural turmeric oil. What do you all do?
Well, as I mentioned, we're taking that extract and we're combining it with the powder. And so, as far as the
what kind of powder?
The actual curcumin, we blend it with the turmeric powder. So, the part of the whole plant. So you're getting the water soluble components along with the fat soluble.
So, in other words, you extract, but then you add it to.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. All right. And is it micronized, or if you know, is it?
The doctors, it's a proprietary formulation.
They don't want to talk
on their
about
part, and they haven't really specified, whether they're micronizing or not, and we don't really stipulate it in our label. But, they'll be at our booth at the show, Doc, and so I'm sure you'll be stopping by, and we could talk to them a bit about that.
I'll talk to them about it.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
You can bet on that, buddy.
You met them, didn't you meet them in California?
I don't recall. I could have. I meet so many people when I go to these shows. I can't even remember sometimes being there. You get so stimulated, right? You get
right.
Yeah. All right then. So are you gonna? This is an interesting. You all made an interesting choice here. This has nothing to do with fiber. It has nothing to do with seemingly, I say, digestive health.
Right.
So
it does when you look at the anti-inflammatory properties. And so, inflammation in the intestine, kind of goes hand in hand, which is what really piqued our interest to begin with. And then when we realized that there were so many other health benefits to the product, we said, you know what, we got to do this. And, like I said, it's so far, anyone who's used the product has said it's superior, it works, it's great. It does work, and it's a complement. It's a good complement to our line of supplements.
Turns out that turmeric has existed in cultures for thousands of years. Indian culture in India, turmeric is a big deal.
Mm-hmm. India and China, yep, thousands of years, absolutely. These two doctors are actually Indian.
Well, imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine that. This is interesting. The rhizomes, the turmeric is a perennial plant. It's what they call rhizomatous herbaceous perennial plant of the ginger family. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I did not know that, but if you look at the photo on our brochure, it looks just like ginger root.
Well, there you go. And when not used fresh, the rhizomes are boiled for about 30 to 45 minutes and then dried in hot ovens, and after which they are ground into a deep orange-yellow powder, okay? And commonly used then as a spice.
Right.
In Bangladesh, cuisine, Indian cuisine, Pakistani cuisine, and so on. They use it for dyeing, to dye clothes and whatnot. They use it in mustard condiments. So this has been around a long time. Who knew that it had such great medicinal properties? Of course, they knew. They knew, right?
They knew, yeah. I mean, these two doctors said their mother used to give it to them for everything, from cuts and bruises to swollen legs. I mean, it's like their miracle herb, over in India.
Well, turmeric has been used in Asia for thousands of years.
Right. I know.
Literally thousands. I don't know. Are you familiar with Siddha medicine? Do you know what that is?
I don't.
Yeah, see? All these obscure... I don't have a life. When you know about those kinds of things, you should always question the mental health of that person. Say, why would somebody know that? They shouldn't know that. What are they doing?
You never cease to amaze me, man.
What's the matter with that Siddha medicine? What are you talking about? What is that? They say, what is that individual doing in his spare time? Does he have no life? Right? Can't be healthy. It's an ancient, how can I put it? Paradigm of medicine was practiced in South India.
Okay.
Okay. So, nevertheless, my point is that this is nothing. There rarely is new under the sun. Yes?
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, this is good. 877-897-8255. Yerba Super Turmeric.
Exactly.
And you only take 2 capsules at a time?
You know what? I guess I'd probably do a lot better if I just stayed one daily.
I would stick with 2 daily.
What do you do? 2 times a day?
Take them both at the same time. You're not going to be compliant. I got to take this little pill at 6 o'clock, and I got to take this. No,
right.
Just take them both. Just take them.
Right. You know me. I don't conform anyway.
Take it. Take them every day. I believe you should take them every day.
Yep. So I'm going to try it.
Because they do moderate inflammation. There's so much evidence. As I said, Andy Anderson is now doing clinical trials with turmeric. For cancer. I don't like to, I'm very reluctant to start talking about cancer and different compounds. I'm real careful about that.
Well, you have to be. Yep.
Especially
in our industry.
Yes. Curcuma longa. Yeah. Did you ever date her?
Josh did.
It's a spice. Curcuma longa is a spice, known as turmeric. You're too late, Josh.
Battling sinus, bronchial disorders, allergies, and other seasonal irritants can be a constant struggle, making this the season when you need Oreganol P73 the most, nature's most powerful natural remedy. Get the blast of wild nature you need with the only wild Mediterranean oregano extract, Oreganol P73 from North American Herb & Spice. After being tested, both the USDA and the FDA agree Oreganol P73 is powerful. North American Herb & Spice knows it's powerful as well and knows P73 is just what you need. When you take P73, you'll experience its cleansing power. You'll smell the fresh mountain-grown aroma and feel its effectiveness. The Greeks used wild oregano for their health, not just spice, and called it Oroganos, the delight of the mountain. Oreganol P73 is 100% wild, hand-picked Mediterranean oregano. Do not accept cheap imitations made from farm-raised or non-oregano species. Use Oreganol P73 and stay healthy all year long. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' Pledge of Integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone nourishing nutrients, including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace for a good night's rest naturally.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymatica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymatica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness. BSN, Finish First. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day. Turmeric, the plant, is it better known to be grown in Southeast Asia, Southeast Africa, or Southeastern Europe? Where is it more known to grow? And people generally understand this is where, is it Southeast Asia, Southeast Africa, or Southeast Europe, Eastern Europe? 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. We're going to show you an image of the turmeric plant itself, not the root, but the plant. It's a herbaceous perennial herbaceous plant. Josh will put it up on the screen. It has a beautiful flower to it. And they have, I don't know if you'll find it, turmeric fields. Josh, Jeff, welcome back.
Thanks, Doc.
I'm glad that you all have decided to manufacture this product. There's a turmeric field. Look at that.
For some reason, I can't get your live feed on my computer, Doc. So
you have a cheap computer.
I have to get a new computer.
You have to. If you're using Internet Explorer, sometimes that's a problem. You have to refresh the screen. You might use Google or something like that.
Right. Yeah, it worked better on my phone, but I don't want to have bleed over on the line. So, yeah, I mean, and what we were worried about when we first started making this product was how you said they dye clothes with it.
Yes.
We were worried it was going to stain our equipment. Luckily, it didn't.
Well, yeah. You know that the National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health, which is a part of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, you know, that real liberal outfit. Right. I mean, that's about as conservative and stiff as you get here, right? They even have on National Center for Complementary and Integrative Medicine, they even have a conversation on a fact sheet about turmeric.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, so far, I mean, it even states in our brochure there's been over 750 human clinical studies done with turmeric.
So is turmeric better known to be grown in Southeast Asia or Southeast Europe? I'll just give you two choices. I'll give you a hint. India. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. Where is turmeric typically found in great quantity? Southeast Asia or Southeast Europe? 877-897-8255. Yeah, it's a shrub. It's related to the ginger family, grown throughout the answer for today's health question. And it's also, by the way, grown in Africa, I should say. That's why I took it out of the question as one of the choices, because it might confuse some people.
Right. Well, I guess everybody's still sleeping, huh?
I don't know. Some days, you know, some people they call, and then sometimes they don't. And
they don't want to call when I'm on the show.
Probably true. I'd be on with that crazy man. Yeah, I am excited. For the past, I would say 3 years, I really have taken to turmeric and included it into my regimen, and it has helped me immensely on a personal note.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really has helped with inflammation. It's just I feel better with it. I do better with it. And there's so much research now, hundreds, if not thousands of studies with turmeric and curcumin. Yeah, let's go to Tampa, Florida. Mike, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you, Doctor? Great show.
Thanks. Nice to talk to you. Where is turmeric typically known to grow? Southeast Asia or in Europe?
Southeast Asia.
Yeah. Man, it's been there for thousands of years. Those people were onto this a long time ago. We think we just discovered, electricity with it or something. Have you used it?
I have.
You have.
Yeah.
And what did you take it for? What purpose did you take it?
Mostly inflammation. Arthritic.
Did it help you?
I believe it does. Yes, I still take it.
The trick here is to find the right product, because these companies have gotten smart. I would tell you that 5 years ago or so, there were a lot of turmeric or curcumin products on the market. They weren't being absorbed because they didn't have the delivery system to get it into the cell. And people didn't realize that. The technology has changed, and some of the more companies like Yerba, Prima, and others have caught on to how to get the turmeric into the cell. So I would make you aware of that. I don't know which brand you're using. I'm not going to put you on the spot, but I'm just telling you that it makes a difference which product you're using.
No, I agree. I've tried several, and I'm using one now that seems to be
Good.
real good. And it was, I believe it's one of the ones you recommended on your show.
Oh, I'm sure. And I take it with fish oil. When I take my fish oil, I'll take the turmeric and some other anti-inflammatories together. And it works very well for me. Congratulations. You won a $25 supplement gift card, Michael.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for listening. Jeff, as people age, inflammation is just one of the usual suspects that shows up with aging, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think this, in the long run, this is going to serve you well, your company well, to have this in the line.
Absolutely. Yep. We're excited about it. We're definitely doing a lot of good things, Doc. We've just recently launched our organic psyllium. That's doing very well. Of course, we have all of our other products that have always done well. It's really, really, really exciting for us right now.
Okay. I hope God will. I'll come by your booth and see you in Baltimore.
Please do.
Absolutely. You can introduce me to the scientists who developed this patented formula that's found in your product, the Yerba Super Turmeric product. I'll chat with them, and with that'll be in stores soon. Then.
Yes, it will. Yep, and they can go to our website now, and they can always get it from us direct in the meantime if they need to.
YerbaPrima.com. Take care of yourself, and safe travels to Baltimore.
Thanks, Doc. Same to you. See you there.
I'll see you on the flip side. All right, so that's for today. We'll close the menu. We'll reopen that menu tomorrow. We'll see what the cook, what the chef cooks up for tomorrow. I, being the chef, I don't know. I don't know what to make for dinner. We'll see. There's always something that we can put on the stove and let it simmer and think about it. Why do we want to do these kinds of things? Talk about the things that we do on the show, because we know that our health is our wealth, and our health is the wealth of those people that care about and love us. I'll see you tomorrow.